Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rob Nurkitz with Frontier College up in Thunder Bay. Here in Ontario, people have a very powerful asset and they may not be aware of it. And your Bling example from earlier on suggested those same those same youth that lack the clerical skills that are part of the sort of old economy have the tools that a lot of people in this room lack. And through the province's co-op program, they're an easily found and resourced asset that you can draw into your program to take care of that aspect. And it's a win-win situation in terms of being literacy and basic skills providers, because you're providing them with the basic document use skills that they almost surely lack, while at the same time they're providing you with the technological skills that you most surely lack, and they're taking that completely off your plate. They know exactly where to hit for maximum impact in terms of the social media of the day. So you'd be well advised to take a look into it and see if you can't get one in subsequent years.
Question for you: does that program cost the organization anything?
Short of a little bit of time to do reporting on the student, you know, are they showing up? Are they contributing? No.
Okay. Tell us your name again.
Robin.
Robin from Thunder Bay.
Frontier College in Thunder Bay.
Okay, Robin from Frontier College in Thunder Bay. Go talk to this man about getting yourself a co-op student who can help you with technology and social media. Super. Okay.
Okay, if you're going to use print media, are there certain questions you should ask to find out the most effective paper or magazine? Is there a balance? Is there a percentage of print versus YouTube versus?
That's a good question. I think my answer would be that it varies from organization to organization. Yes, you can do focus groups to find out what would be effective. I would say in today's world, I always caution the people that I work with to be very leery of paying for print advertisements in newspapers and magazines, because it's very difficult to track your return on investment, right? I'm all about tracking the return on investment. So if you print your own brochures, you can track how many you print, how many are given out, what events they're most popular, and so forth. When you do a print advertisement in a local community publication, you don't know who's seeing it unless somebody actually calls you and says, I saw your advertisement in such and such. So if you have a lot of marketing dollars to spend, then yeah, I'd say go for the print media. Otherwise, or go for the paid advertisements. But otherwise, I'd focus it on you know, brochures in-house, and I'd rather see it with posters if you're going to do large posters and that kind of thing. Lots of people still like print brochures. Depends on which generation they're from. So you can talk about you know, your Gen Xers and your baby boomers and your millennials. Your millennials will like the social media, but you know, baby boomers might like a printed brochure. Depends on who your learners are. Yeah, does that help? Yeah.
Can I just jump in there for a second?
Okay.
Actually, about not to think of using your marketing according to people's age, because actually the growing number of people on Facebook and Twitter are, I think, women age like
55 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't automatically think that social media and internet marketing is for youth only. Still for young.
Yeah. Okay, I've got time for one more question, I think. Yeah.
I just had a couple of quick expansions on last comments. You don't have to necessarily commit to a whole semester with a co-op student, because in Ontario, every student to be able to graduate from high school requires 40 hours of community service. So contact the high school department or the guidance departments in your local high schools and say, I need a student who's really keen with website design and I'm willing to sign for volunteer hours. And you'll get them.
Super. Thank you for that. I see there was a couple more questions over here, so I'll take them after the session. I think I have to make room for the next presenter to come into the room, though. Okay. And before you leave, if you wouldn't mind doing the evaluations for me, I'd really appreciate it, and then dropping them in the box. Thank you so much. Have a great time.